Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Night of Misfortune, bringing you day 2 of the Serpents Championship Series Invitational Tournament 2020. I am super excited to get this going. I've got Spiff joining me here. And Spiff, who do we got left in this tournament?
Well, we're down to 4 players here. Our first matchup is going to feature Alpha Hex and who have we got? Is it Maugan?
Yes.
Alpha Hex and Maugan. And then coming up a little bit later, we've got another match here between... Oh, geez, I can't even remember my own brackets, can I?
It's only yesterday. I'll help you out. It was Osmos and Vanity.
There we go.
I was about to
Vanity.
say, Spiff, that we are both feeling more alive, but then, yeah.
No, you leached all of my life force, and now you're the one who's awake, and I'm the one who's half asleep.
Oh man. Well, we are gonna have to wake up because we're gonna pick it up very, very quickly with our first match, as you mentioned, Maganra and Alpha Hex, who we're gonna talk about a bit later, but I did want to kind of very quickly introduce the day and let you guys know what we got going on today. So as always, we have our pig bands that are going on right now, and we actually just finished that for our first match. And we're gonna separate these matches by about 3 hours because every single match today is best out of 3. So we anticipate those going a little longer, especially hopefully with the level of players that we have going on today. So that should be very, very interesting, and I'm very much looking forward to it. But just so you guys know the schedule a little bit, it's going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern, and then 1, and then the grand final, it will be at 4 Eastern. So that is quite a bit to look forward to. We're finally going to crown our champion, and that is going to be very, very interesting to see who actually makes it. I think every single one of these players can make it. We have 2 very, I believe, closely matched semifinals today before we get to the grand finals. So I'm really, really excited to see what these players bring. And yesterday we had, very interesting matches, and they look one-sided, but I would urge all of y'all to look at it, because obviously there was some good competition within each match. So Spiv, did you have a favorite match yesterday?
I'd have to say my favorite match yesterday was the one that we got to see the least of. That epic 30-minute game that ended the day yesterday. I'd have to say that was so far the game of the tournament.
Absolutely, I think I would agree. Osmos versus Hope came in a close second, but all 3 of those games 4 games were pretty similar-ish to how they resolved. But let's throw up a map pool up here just to remind y'all what maps we'll be playing. Of course, every single map will be played today, so there will be no bans. And we have this lovely map pool, which I talked about yesterday, but I will quickly mention that obviously the whole year was used to kind of evaluate the statistics of each map, and for me to pick the best ones that would allow for the most balanced map pool that we can have, not just in terms of faction win rate, but also in terms of their playstyle, air versus land, their chokiness, their different factors were considered to make it as diverse and as balanced as possible. So I'm really looking forward to what these players come up with. We are going to take a short break here to do some player videos, and then we'll be back to introduce our first match between Alpha Hex and Maganra. We'll be right back, everybody. Don't go anywhere. Thank you very much for joining us. Stay tuned.